Hello guys and welcome back to the Old Goal TV, and today we are going to be comparing the great Cristiano Ronaldo with Portugal and Wolves youngster Pedro Neto. Before we start, I just want to outline that I'm in no way saying that Neto is currently better than Ronaldo, but I'm just comparing Neto and Ronaldo's first two Premier League seasons with each other to try and see whether Neto is on the trajectory to be on par or even perhaps better than Cristiano Ronaldo, to try and determine whether he could possibly be the heir to Cristiano's Portuguese throne. The way this is going to work is that we'll be comparing Cristiano Ronaldo's stats from his first two Premier League campaigns with Manchester United to Pedro Neto's first two Premier League seasons with Wolves. Keep in mind, we will not be including European campaigns, FA Cup runs, or League Cup matches in these stats, only the Premier League. But before we do get into this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy my content, as I work very hard on my videos and a lot of time and effort and research goes into them. So it'd be much appreciated if you did hit that big red button, because I really am looking to try and increase my numbers in 2021. We're only on 55 at the moment. I know we can get higher, so it'd be really appreciated if you did hit that like button, and also, drop a like and a retweet on my tweets at the Old Gold TV, as that helps us a lot as well, with the publicity and the views and things. Also, drop a comment if you do want to see more of these stat-based videos. But without further ado, let's move on to the charts. Here you can see a chart demonstrating Cristiano and Pedro's goal returns in their first two seasons. Keep in mind that Pedro hasn't finished his second one yet, and he'll probably, quite comfortably beat Ronaldo's goal tally for the second season, being on the same right now a tally of 5 goals, but Pedro still having about 15 games of the season left. As you can see, the key shows that the blue sector is a right-footed goal, the orange sector is a left-footed goal, and the grey is a headed goal. From this, we can already see that, Neto's and Ronaldo's goal tallies in their first two seasons are very similar. Neto's equating to around 8 goals overall, and Ronaldo's to 9. It is, however, worth mentioning that Cristiano did score a better variety of goals in his first season, getting 1 headed goal and 3 right-footed goals, and in his second season getting 3 right-footed goals and 2 left-footed goals, as opposed to Neto, who scored only 1 goal, not using his favoured left foot. Without further ado, let's move on to the assists tally. It only takes one quick glance here to see that their assist tally is scarily similar as well, racking up 7 assists over 2 seasons, 3 for both in the debut season and 4 in the following. I mean, from the graph so far, it's clear to see why people are comparing Pedro Neto and Cristiano Ronaldo to perhaps having a similar career path / being similar types of players. But let's move away from the graphs for now and on to the physical side of their attributes. For Ronaldo, despite his very muscular body type now, when he moved to the Premier League, he was quite skinny, and due to this, he was able to crush defenders with his immense speed, racking up an incredible 33.6 kilometers an hour on the clock on one particular sprint. He also has quite considerable height for a winger at 6'2", although later in his career and now more predominantly plays as a striker for Juventus in the Serie A. As for Neto's physical attributes, like Ronaldo, when he first moved to the Premier League, Neto wasn't the biggest, but again, like Ronaldo, he's bulked up recently and he uses his pace to his advantage, exploiting his defenders' pace compared to his to get to the byline and score goals and assists for the team. But one other clear physical difference between Pedro and CR7 is the height. I mean, it's probably unlikely that we will see Neto heading and winning the ball and being so aerial dominant with his incredible record-breaking jumps like Cristiano Ronaldo is. Now, let's talk the future. We can't obviously show you hard evidence for this, we can predict from stuff we already know. And as you can see, this is a player value curve showing Ronaldo and Neto's values through the years since the start of their pro careers. Ronaldo in the blue and Neto in the red. Obviously, Ronaldo's is much longer due to his longer career span so far. And obviously, you can see in the early years so far, the monetary value is very similar. Although, if continuing on the same trajectory that he is now, Neto is actually on course to overtake Ronaldo's top price fee of 105 million. Although it is worth considering that players' values going up. So in today's market, Ronaldo would probably be worth a little bit more than he was in 2018, maybe like 120, 115 million. So that's really the price you're looking at to sort of beat. On whether Neto will be on par with the great CR7, I guess only time will tell. But I think it will all come down to how good Neto's work ethic is. Whether or not he will put in the hard, grueling hours after training and in the gym that Cristiano did to try and become the best on the planet. He's undoubtedly one of the best in the league, and he's undoubtedly got the talent to do so. It's just whether he can convert that into world-renowned quality will be interesting. And I think, unfortunately for Wolves, it's looking like that unless we sort of push for Champions League spots, Neto may move on if he continues on the same trajectory as CR7 to a bigger continental European club like Bayern Munich or Real Madrid or someone like Barcelona. I'd rather that than him move to a rival English team such as United, City or Liverpool. So unfortunately, I think unless Wolves get into the Champions League, Neto will move on and have a very successful career. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Drop a comment. What do you think? Will Neto live up to Ronaldo's potential, or is Ronaldo just too good? But other than that, yeah, that's going to be it. As I've already said, I will see you next time.